Jeremy just got off the panel, Canada's top digital innovators. What was the talk all about?
It's one of those, hey, everyone be excited, talk about all the cool things you're doing, and tell the secrets kind of panel. So it was interesting.
Did you tell any secrets?
We tried to a little bit, I think a little bit. So
Jeremy is the founder and CEO of B5 Networks here in Canada. B5 is a large blogging network, so they have, well, why don't you tell us a little bit?
Yeah, so B5media is like a network of like 350 blogs, lots of readers, lots of content. It's like a magazine model without any paper, right? So it's good.
What type of blogs are on the network?
Everything but sex, politics, religion, and cars.
Okay. And you're avoiding those ones in particular?
Well, we're not avoiding cars. We just haven't got around to it yet. But the other ones we are avoiding. We're very much a family-friendly, friendly kind of content company, and sex is bad for a family-friendly company, and politics and religion are just so divisive that we don't think we could do it properly the way we do it, and so we don't do those.
So how are you growing the network? You have 350 blogs today. Is your strategy to have 350,000 blogs on the network later, or what's the strategy?
We think that like the magic number is like 400 or 500, and so I think you'll see over the next couple of years us consolidate some blogs, merge some blogs, sell some blogs, to really kind of find that core 400 or 500 blogs. And really, we're looking to focus on 5 or 6 verticals, and so it'll be like 70 or 80 blogs in like beauty kind of stuff, and we want all those to be really strong. In aggregate, we want that to be serious traffic. So
how do you guys go about adding a new blog to your network?
Basically, anyone can apply, and if it's a great idea and it's an area we don't cover yet, and it's a really passionate kind of author, we'll hire them.
Okay, and what's a hire look like there? So are you actually giving them a salary and then they just write for you, or tell me a little bit about how you got, pay these kids?
Yeah, so it's very much a freelance kind of model, right? And so we basically give you a base pay of $100 to $200 a month to write, and then we give you a bonus for all the traffic you generate. And so we just think that, we're asking you to write, so you should get paid for that. And we're also asking you to write good content that draws audiences, and so we should, give you incentive to draw those audiences.
The better your blog posts are, the more traffic they drive, the more money you make.
Yeah, we're making more money, so why shouldn't the authors?
Awesome.
Right?
Tell me about some of the better performing blogs. Like if there's bloggers out there that would like to figure out how to make some money by joining a network like B5, what can they aspire to? Is there someone out there making $5,000 blogging on your network a month, or?
Yeah, we've got people who are making more than I am, and so there's a few of them here at the conference. But really, the average blogger who's going to put in 2 to 3 hours a week can expect to make $200 to $300 a month, and so it works out to like $15, $20 an hour, which isn't huge, but for a inexperienced or novice writer,
it's $15 to $20 an hour more than most bloggers are making at home right now.
Yeah, and so I think we do a reasonably good job. We can always do better, right? But we do a reasonably good job. And then there are people who write really big blogs, and they make really good money for it.
Sure. So talk to me a little bit about the doing better. So are you using AdSense to bring in your revenue right now, or how are you actually generating the revenue that you pay back out to the bloggers?
We hate AdSense. Okay. We have public campaigns telling the world how much AdSense sucks. And so we do use about 2% of our ads are AdSense, because if we can't serve anything else, we might as well serve something.
So your surplus inventory goes out via AdSense, and how's the main bit of your inventory?
Yeah, and so we have an internal sales team, and then we have a bunch of premium repping partners like AOL, Gorilla Nation, Glam, NetShelter. Then we have kind of premium ad networks, generic ad networks, and then remnant companies. So there's a whole ladder, and then the ad server basically puts on a page whatever is most profitable. And so, some of that's based on like US targeting, so a lot of advertisers want US targeting. And so you tend to see like more AdSense in Canada than in the US, and more AdSense overseas like Romania than you see in Canada, just based on kind of the ladder of advertisers we have for that blog.
Do you have video bloggers and podcasters in your network as well?
We let people video blog and podcast. We just haven't really figured out the best way to monetize that, and so we don't do it kind of institutionally at the corporate level. Like we don't have a podcasting program or a video program. We really believe video is great for the future, and so we're starting to kind of launch portals for each of our verticals, or our channels, and so we think video there makes a lot of sense. We don't think it makes a lot of sense on the blogs, because we've just so optimized the sites and so taught the readers that here's this stream of text. Right? When there's a stream of text with a video in it, people don't read it, they don't view it, they don't click. But our experience in the portals,
and Google doesn't like it as much.
Google doesn't like it as much. Our experience in the portals is that actually every visitor watches the video of the day, and that's a whole other audience. So,
put your Jeremy Wright futurist hat on for a minute. Where's the internet going to be in 5 years, and where's B5 going to be in relation to that?
Obviously, our feeling 5, 6, 7 years from now is that the internet is not going to be an English-speaking environment. Between the growth in China and India and Southeast Asia, you're talking more than 1 billion new people coming online in the next 5 to 7 years. That's insane, when there's only like 1 to 2 billion online now. And so we think you're going to see a huge shift to local communities, local language, and that the kind of American internet will only be a third to half of the web. Okay. And so, our hope is that obviously 3 to 5 or 7 years from now we can take advantage of that trend. And so we are kind of looking at doing some joint ventures, funding some companies, founding some companies in other areas of the world to kind of be there now.
So I'm going to Beijing and Shanghai in 2 weeks. You should come along.
I would love to if I hadn't been on the road for the last 2 weeks. I can give you some info after if you see anyone.
Sounds great. A couple personal questions for you. How do you spend your time on the internet? Like, what do you like to do out there?
On the internet, besides reading the kind of industry blogs, I like to play.
Which industry blogs do you read?
Oh God, I read TechCrunch and Valleywag.
Yeah.
I hate it. I actually do read Dave Weiner, scripting.com. With political stuff, he's actually gotten kind of relevant. But yeah,
and you're a gamer?
I am a gamer, right? And so I use Congregate, which is kind of an online gaming social network thing. I also play a web-based browser game called Space Invasion, which is so cheesy and so slow, but it's just one of those things you can spend 2 minutes a day doing. Yeah. And I like that.
So other than Space Invasion, you got another online guilty pleasure?
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty innocent.
You ego surf every day?
I do, yeah.
Feeds upon feeds for the Jeremy Wright tag?
I do ego feed, I do ego search. Most of it comes into blog lines because I still haven't found a better reader yet. But
yeah. Awesome. Well, Jeremy Wright, B5media, checking out from Banff. Over and out, Internet.